Okay, Mr. President, let's deal with this quick. A lot of Americans are really mad about the gas price spike, and we're having a really hard time blaming it on Trump. I mean, people are dumb, but not that dumb. Anyways, repeat everything I say, and don't make jokes, okay? And don't start talking about something else. Just repeat everything I say. Super easy. Okay, now walk out.
Hello, folks.
Make sure you don't look at Fox News. Don't look at them. I want to update everyone on the ransomware or cyber attack that impacted on the Colonial Pipeline over this past week. As of yesterday, Colonial has begun restarting the flow of refined products in their pipeline. This morning, Colonial reported that fuel is beginning to flow to a majority of the markets that they service. And they should be reaching full operational capacity as we speak. But I want to be clear.
As I speak to you right now.
That is good news. But I want to be clear.
But I want to be clear.
Feel the effects at the pump immediately. This pipeline has never.
This is not like flicking on a light switch. This pipeline is 5,500 miles long.
This pipeline has never been fully shut down in its entire history. To safely return to normal operations is going to take some time.
So fully, and we have to, now they have to
safely Joe, we only
and fully return
to
normal operations.
There may be some hiccups.
And there may be some hiccups.
What the hell are you doing?
Just had along the way here.
Good, at least they're fake laughs. Wrap it up. Let's wrap it up. Still, we expect to see region by region
beginning this weekend.
God, I don't know how you won.
You know, every time I hear Biden give a speech, there's this one song that just plays in my mind. I mean, I try listening to him. I really do try. I try giving him a chance. But then he starts rambling on and saying some weird stuff. And I start thinking of the song, Mana Mana. You know that song from The Muppet Show? Mana Mana. Do, 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 do. Mana Mana. You know that one, right? And the ladies that go, the do, 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 do. That's Pelosi and Psaki. Listen to that song and you'll hear, when he goes, like you have no clue what he's saying. And then the chorus, mana, mana, do, 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 do. I hope that now when you watch the press secretary talk, when you watch Pelosi talk, when you watch Biden talk, now I really hope that you hear that song in your head too. It's crazy. Wait a minute. Why the am I getting censored?
Well, it's because your sons are going to be joining you this episode. We wanted to make it family friendly.
Okay, well, instead of using that beeping sound for the censoring, I want to use a quack sound.
You got it.
Is it on?
Yes, try it.
You can go yourself. Nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are listening to Out of Place. Now let me introduce my dad, the one that always says no to things, but it's okay because I'm going to ask Mom first. Stephen Daniel.
Happy Father's Day. It is okay to say it. Don't worry about those people that want to ban Father's Day because it's disrespectful to single mothers and same-sex couples. Just ignore them because us fathers only get one day out of the whole year to finally get some recognition for being the best father that we could be. To you fathers out there, you are awesome. I am proud of you. You rock. I know that you are used to having people that you love treat this holiday like a normal day, like an afterthought. They were lucky to get you a reservation, not at your favorite restaurant, but what was available because they made the reservations yesterday. It sucks, but it is what it is. So enjoy your new socks, work shirts, ties, grill stuff, mug, fun shirts, Home Depot gift card, shaving stuff, beef jerky, a new Leatherman gag gifts, or any stuff that you already have, but your wife forgot about buying you a gift, so she had to type in Google Top Father's Day Gifts 2021. But you should still be receiving those things with love because whatever you really want, you could just buy it yourself later on. Just remember, you are awesome and all of us from Out of Place love you. If you think that I'm wrong about this holiday not being celebrated enough, you're like, no, that's not true. That's not true. I'm sorry, but you are the one that's wrong. In America, Christmas is the most celebrated holiday. Not because it's Jesus' birthday. For most Americans, it's all about Santa and gift giving. Then it's 4th of July. Then it's Thanksgiving. Then it's Halloween. Then it's Easter, which again, not celebrating Jesus rising from the dead. Nope, it's about giant bunnies pooping chocolate eggs. Then it's Mother's Day. Then it's New Year's Day. And then finally, we celebrate Father's Day. So it means that Santa, grilling on 4th of July, eating turkey with family that you can't stand, ghosts, zombies, witches, 7-foot bunnies with chocolate eggs, mothers, and getting drunk as we go into the new year is more important than celebrating fathers. It sucks, but like I said, it is what it is. This is how you fix that. If you get emotional and you become a little bitch that you need to celebrate, no, you need to celebrate yourself. Well, do this. This is what I do. You go hang out alone 2 whole days a month to do whatever it is that you want to do because you freaking deserve it. One thing I can't stand is seeing single mothers on Father's Day saying, "Happy Father's Day to me. I've been raising the children on my own. I am the mother and the father." No, you need to stop talking like that. You are the mother and nothing else. You had your day in May. Again, you are only the mother. You did not in you. You did not in you. You did not create that child alone. You're not Jesus's mother, Mary. Nope. It doesn't matter if the baby daddy is not there. Father's Day is not Mother's Day. You already had your day. Best thing you could do is celebrate your father with your children. Are you guys okay? Are you doing okay with the gas prices and all? It's freaking crazy. And have you seen all the shortages of the employees in the service industry? I can't believe what is happening. You want to know why the shortage is happening? 2020 showed us how many companies, large and small, treated their employees badly. Then you have people tell those workers, if you work harder and get better jobs, you don't have to worry about it. And then you got the people that did have the better jobs also not wanting to go back to work. They enjoy teleworking so much that going back to an office that always smells like tuna does not appeal to them anymore. But those people are losing their jobs left and right too. So all you companies and government officials that said the service industry wasn't important enough to support, well, now those people are not minding those tuna smelling offices so that they could be treated better. They can have finally a better job. These workers were always told by Karen type people, if you don't like your job, then get a real job. Now they are getting those jobs, those real jobs, and those same Karens are sitting there complaining. Nobody wants to work. I have to wait an hour to get seated at a restaurant. In the words of Bruce Willis, somebody call the ambulance. Because guess what, Karen and Kyles, if you would have treated those workers better, they might have wanted to stay and serve you. They don't get any benefits. They don't get paid time off. They work only for barely anything so that you and others mean customers can treat them like crap. And now all of these businesses are crying. Why don't they want to work? It's very obvious to me. I don't know why they're playing dumb. Treat the service industry workers better. See, most people today will say that the most washed body part in 2020 were their hands, and I have to disagree with that because I really think it was the brain. Common sense is not common anymore. People used to say it was a gift to have common sense. Nope, not anymore. It's actually horrible, and it feels like a punishment because you have to deal with so many people who do not have common sense. Like the whole vaccine debate. I don't even want to talk about it. It's too frustrating, but I wanted you to know that I got my first shot a few days ago, then 15 minutes later, the waitress returned with another shot and I feel perfectly fine. I did my part and tomorrow I'm going to have a few more shots at Newport Beach. So if you see me there, say hi and join me. We have a fun episode for you. For the touchy topic, I'm going to talk about how annoying kids are, but then I'll talk about the best parts about parenting. My 3 boys will be joining me after Britt's segment, and I am gonna apologize ahead of time for the quality. We can't all fit in the booth, so you're going to hear a lot of the background noise and my boys kicking the microphone and the pole. So you're going to hear a lot of that. So I apologize ahead of time, but still, it was a lot of fun recording them. So kick back with your favorite drink and enjoy the episode.
Now it's time for Touchy Topic.
Being a parent is hard. And just so that you know that having a pet is nothing like having a kid. So if you're one of those people who thought getting a cute little puppy would prepare you for the demands of raising a little child, you will be the first to go on social media and cry to the fake friends. Parenting is hard. You have one kid with a nanny. It's hard. It's hard. Before kids, I thought that, hey, how hard could it be? when I was in a hospital holding my firstborn. And after a little bit, they kick you out of the hospital. And I was like, oh, shoot, I'm in big trouble. And then when you are crazy like me, you have another and then another. And there are other parents out there that have more than 3. And I am tired for them just thinking about it. One kid is fine because you both can share. It's cute. You still have your space in the little compact car. It's great. Then you have 2 and it's like, oh, one for you, one for me. It's fine. But then you go to number 3 and you start asking, where is he? Where did she go? You stop sterilizing everything. Your mindset after 3 turns to screw it. You keep adding children and you just give up. The parents with so many children are the people that has a baby book for only their first child. Thousands of pictures, I feel like, of our first child. And then our third one, we're just like, whatever's on the phone. I feel bad. There are many things that children do that annoy me so much. The annoying things that us parents always think about, but we can never say them out loud. Well, you loyal listeners, you know how I work. I say how I feel and I don't care what anybody thinks. So here we go. First one is that they're always there. About to do the bam bam boogie. Boom, there. Going to go shower. Knock, knock, knock. Boom, there. The middle child likes to stare, and sometimes it creeps me out. And the little one likes to ram his head into my butt. And I'm washing dishes, and here he goes, just there. And he punches me in the leg. And then when I turn to him, he runs backwards. And before I tell him to be careful, boom, he hits his head on the wall. And you parents know the routine after that with the ice and stuff. And here's another thing. The other day, the wife and I was about to get it on, and the middle child just comes up the stairs like a freaking ninja. We didn't hear him at all. Just came up and was like, hey, look at the spaceship I made with the Legos. We laughed because what if we were naked? Boom, there he was. They are always there, especially in the morning. I'm a morning person. I wake up early and I love it. You should see me on vacation. I do the same thing. I get up at 6:30 and I walk around the hotel, resort, the cruise ship, wherever I'm at, and just enjoying the morning. And I do that here at home. Except here at home, I like to relax after working out. I work out every morning and I don't make any noise. I don't make enough noise for them to wake up. But here they are, up. I hear them walking around, quiet enough. And then I'm like, oh, goodness. There goes my morning poop disturbed. Next, they are always sticky. Why are they sticky? Wash your hands correctly. That's what I'm always yelling. Wash your hands. Again. Go wash it again. We're always telling them to rewash. I never eat anything they touch, even if it's something so yummy that they didn't finish. I just think of the sticky hands and it just gets me. And the wet hands. That's another thing. My oldest is horrible with this. He washes his hands very good, but never dries them. Everything is wet. He'll bring me my phone when it rings or a text. My phone is all wet. And then now I'm yelling at him, dry your freaking hands. And what's with eating like squirrels? They don't chew their food. The smaller one does okay. He just gets distracted and eats small amounts of food. I mean, doesn't sit still, always twirling around. A lot of times he just falls off the chair, constantly falling off the chair, doesn't pay attention. That's his problem with eating. And the middle child doesn't chew his food at all. We call him the Hoover because it's like he inhales the food. He's always done so quick. He eats like he was in a competition. The older one eats very slow, but he stuffs his cheeks. Does any of your children do that? Stuff their cheeks with food? If they do, let me know in the comments. It drives my wife nuts. Me too, because I just think of one small laugh, one small cough could get him choking, and it scares the hell out of me. The wife and I are always yelling, small bites, everywhere we go. Restaurants, at home, in people's houses, and it became our catchphrase to everyone. Hilarious. Small bites, and everything smells like pee. We have 3 boys, and everything smells like pee. I'll clean it, everything perfectly. Smelling good in the bathroom, got the Yankee candle or the White Barn plugins, doesn't matter. 2 hours later, it smells like freaking pee. And everything, every song, every subject, farts, poop, and boogers. They're boys. And they get a really kick out of it. And then they mess up all my favorite Disney songs by turning them to fart or poop songs. My oldest. The poop is always stinking. It just sits in the big bowl. Sometimes the poop is sinking, and I wonder where it goes. It's funny, but I'm like, here it goes. Poop. Poop again. Poop. You'll hear it later. When they come. Again, they'll be talking about poop. You'll see. The middle child. Everything is stinky when you poop on all of the toys. Everything is stinking because we're dirty poopy boys. His lyrics. Amazing. All the time. And the messed up part is they got me doing that too. I started looking at songs. I started listening to songs, old, new, whatever it is. And I'm trying my hard to figure out how to make it funny with farting, poop, and boogers just so that I can hear them laugh. That's it. So they got me doing the same thing. And speaking of poop, you can't do that in peace when you have kids. Feels like every time I sit down. Nothing. It's quiet. They're busy. They're playing. I sit my ass down in the toilet. The little one barges in. Can I wash my hands? I'm done eating. Can I watch TV? Look what I build. What's for dinner? Can I have a cookie? When are we leaving? When is mommy coming home? That's what I'm using to have bathroom downstairs. Now I just go upstairs and try to, use the bathroom in nice and quiet environment. But then I realize what happens when it gets too quiet. And you parents know what happens when it gets quiet. And if you do, let me know, because I can never tell what they were just doing. They won't tell me and I can't figure it out. But I know that they were up to something. You could just tell. What's with the screaming and yelling all the time? And I'm not talking about crying and being upset. I'm talking about when they are playing. I don't mind them playing a little loud. They're kids. But my oldest is so freaking loud. We think something is wrong with his ears. We really do. And we went to the doctors to check it, and they're like, no, it's fine. I don't know what it is. He plays like this. That's how he plays. I mean, the other two, they don't play like that. They play normal. They play like, what is that? Don't do that. That's how they play. But the older one, and it's always when I need all of them to be quiet, like when I'm watching something on the phone. And I'm a writer, so when I'm trying to concentrate and my noise-canceling headset is charging, and there they go. It's like I'm loud, like obnoxious loud. It's like, can you just turn down the volume? I think of the Click movie, and I wish I had that controller. Just turn the volume down a little bit. And the fighting drives me nuts. The oldest and the youngest, they don't get along. And the little one likes to scream when the older one bothers him. Stop! Don't touch it! He's breathing on me! He farted next to me! And he gets away with it because he's the baby. But I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes their arguments are cute as hell. If you hear your children arguing, and they don't see you, just listen. You're going to crack up because they watch the adults argue and they also see what's on TV. So it's hilarious when they fight. And why do I have to keep repeating things? Goodness, it drives me crazy. Every time we go out, where are we going? We're going out. How many places? 4. All 3 of them. They don't pay any attention to the answer. They all know how to do math. So when we were out and they asked me after we finished the first place, how many places left? And I'm like, figure it out. It's my wife's fault because my wife answers them every time. But for me and my siblings, we were never to ask. We couldn't ask where we were going. Where are we going? Out. Yeah, but where? Want to stay home? No. Then get your ass dressed. Then we had to figure it out. We could kind of tell based on what they ask us to dress into. If my mom says, hey, get dressed, put something nice, that means we're going out to eat. Hey, get dressed and make sure you have clean socks and don't have any holes. That means we're about to go clothes shopping and get shoes. If it's just get dressed, that means we're going to someone's house, and we always hope that it was my Aunt Susie's house. Love being in that house. If it's just put your shoes on, we're going to the store real quick or the drive-thru. If we were to ask to pack up a few outfits and undergarments and stuff, that meant a trip to Orlando. And when we were in Orlando, my siblings always looked to me to tell where we were going. Hey, if we get off the next exit and we go to the train tracks, we're going to Titi Susie's house. Oh, we just turned on Red Road. We're going to Grandma's house. If we were in Orlando, we never knew what park we were going to. I've told you this before. We went to Orlando so many times, and I loved it because there's a lot of people that go here, they travel, they go to cabins, they stay on the beach, they go to cruise ships, they go flying in different places, they go overseas. And for us, it was just, we were about 3 hours away from Orlando. So it was a lot cheaper to take, for us 5 to always go to Orlando. You could get really good deals at certain hotels and just go to one park. And so we went to Orlando a lot. You just have to be mindful on what you eat, what you spend your food money on. You don't have to go crazy amount at Disney and pay Disney prices. You can figure it out. Because us kids, we could be in that hotel, don't care what we sleep. When you're a little kid, you don't care where you sleep. You don't care what you eat. You could get freaking McDonald's and it doesn't matter. Why? Because tomorrow we're going to Disney. So it didn't matter. So when we were driving, we were going to a park and we didn't know, what park we were going to. I'll be telling them, hey, we're going north on I-4. That means we're going to Universal Studios or Islands of Adventure. We just passed the exit to Phil Wilderness. We're going to Magic Kingdom. Then my parents would say, surprise, when we got to the park, and we had to act surprised. It's funny because my oldest is just like me, and I hear him doing the exact same thing. Hey, guys, we're turning right on Geronimo. We're going to get slushies at Sonic. Oh, there goes the Ferris wheel at the Spectrum. We're either going to Cheesecake Factory, Pieology, or Target. And the little one doesn't care. He'll throw the older one under the bus. Are we going to Target? Nick says we're going to Target. Can we get a toy? Anyways, I find myself repeating the same thing over and over. Lately, I just stopped saying it again. I tell them, you know what? You should have paid attention the first time. But then mommy answers them, and we get to start the game all over again. How about when they never reuse the cup that they just drank out of? And I'm not talking about juice or soda because our kids only drink a little juice after dinner. The soda is like twice a year, and it's only when we eat Dave & Buster's to get that gummy worm drink, or when mommy makes them a root beer float. But she makes that like a couple of times a year, and that's it. But throughout the day, if they are thirsty, water. That's the only thing they could drink. Water. They got so used to it, they don't complain about it. They're not kids like, oh, water. They're used to that. It's always a shock to other people because their kids are drinking Sprite, Coke, Mountain Dew, and they just look at us like we're nuts. Yeah, you're the one destroying the kids' insides to just please them, and we're the screwed ones. Yeah. Whatever. So anyways, they would just finish drinking their water and they put it in the sink, and instead of leaving it on a table to use it again, an hour later, they're dirtying up more cups. Now we just use paper cups for the water, but man, because I'm not like my mom. Growing up, if you left a cup on the counter or the table, you would be in trouble. And before you people say, hey, why don't you just let them clean it? They could clean it. They could do it. Yes, they can. I've seen them. They could wash. They help my wife out with drying the dishes sometimes, and they'll ask me if they can help me, but I tell them, no, go play. Be a kid. You know why I tell them no? I tell them, as soon as it starts being your chore routine, you'll be doing it for the rest of your life. I want them to enjoy life not having to do dishes right now. They're little. They don't need to be doing the dishes yet. They don't need to. Soon, later on, they will. But right now, they don't need to do it. Wet towels on the floor. How about that? I don't understand how they can't just fold the towels on the rack properly. They are capable of doing it because I've taught them and I've watched them do it. I've literally watched even the little one fold it nice and neat. You know, they do it. So it's not like they don't know how to do it. So you got the hand towels, right? That's the worst one. The hand towels. They wash their hands. They dry it real quick. It falls to the floor. And when it's beyond and it's super wet, super heavy, it's wet. They did because it's all bundled up. They'll go back into the bathroom, see it on the floor, and they're just, oh, not my problem. And they'll just, since they don't have anything to dry their hands with, we haven't replaced it with the new one. They just wet their shirts. So their shirts are always wet too. And another thing that annoys me is how they manage to lose the controller all the time. We have an Apple TV controller, and since that thing is freaking small, it's always disappearing. We look in the cushions, under the couch, in the toys, but we never find it. We had to replace it 3 freaking times. Now they're not allowed to touch the Apple TV controller, but I did buy a universal controller that's nice and big, and that's the one that they can use. What's another thing? Can I have a snack? Always asking that. Can I have a snack? Especially the little one. Doesn't eat all his food, but 5 minutes later, can I have a snack? This is one of the things that makes me a bad guy, which is weird because anybody that knows me personally have said something similar about how they think I parent. They always say I remind them of Robin Williams, and they reference Patch Adams. That's what they picture how I parent, because I am silly. You all know that. And I thought before I became a father, I thought I was going to be that type of parent. Nope. I'm the stricter one, the meaner one, and the one that says no all the time, especially no to snacks. I don't want them to be big boys because I've been big since my elementary school days when the brick and mortar stores used to have the Husky section. Just like the drinks, we don't have a lot of the candies and chips and stuff, and when we do, we limit the amount. But my wife always says yes to the snacks. As soon as she walks into the door, they don't even give her a freaking chance to say hi to me or anything. It's, oh, mom's home. Can I have a snack? And it's not just the snacking, asking for a snack. How about when you're eating, right, something, and they act like seagulls, hovering around your food like they haven't eaten for days? My oldest, ooh, what's that? Little one, is that a snack? The middle one, ooh, that looks good. And I always respond with, go away, you had your thing. But my wife, she's the kind one, the fun one, always gives in and shares her stuff. And they see me walking to my desk with chips, and they're like, oh, what's that? And my little one knows that I'm a softie with him. And so he's the one that's brave enough to go right next to it, look right into the bowl, breathing into the freaking bowl. Oh, what's that? It's chips. What kind of chips? It's barbecue chips. You know that. You know how it looks. You've seen the bag. Ooh, can I have a chip? Then messed up part is I'll give them one. Now I got to give the other two one. And they don't even ask. They just run. You hear the older one because they've been looking. Like they think they're slick, that they weren't looking at what was going on. Is he going to give the little one? He's going to give our brother a piece? And they're looking, they're waiting. And as soon as I get, here you go, they start running. Boom, just ready. They don't even ask. Let's talk about bugs. Most boys like bugs, right? Now my boys. Well, the middle one is fine. He's the curious one. But the older one and the youngest one, they freak out over the tiniest fly. We'll be sitting at a restaurant, and as soon as a fly goes on the table, they freak out. And here I am just sitting there telling them nothing's going to happen to you. They love to go to the park. When they see a bug, they freak out. I tell them, what do you expect? We're at a park. We're outside. But the little one drives me more nuts with the bug thing. We would be driving, and maybe a fly flew in when I was putting gas. I would be driving and suddenly I hear him crying, like he got hurt, like screaming, crying, something. And wife and I, it scares the hell out of us. It scares us because you already know how that feeling when you hear your kid cry like that. Your heart hurts. And we're trying to figure out, and then he says, "There's a fly in my window." And it's like, oh God, here we go. So it's not going to do anything to you. There's been a couple times it got so bad that I had to pull over and make sure that I go and I kill it. The exterminator part of my my resume. And any of you experience that, hey, watch me thing? Hey, look. Hey, watch me. Hey, look at this. Hey, Dad. Hey, Mom, look at this. Then when you give them all your attention, they do something dumb like spinning while it ends in some weird, stupid kick. And all you have to do is fake a smile and clap like they did the most amazing thing. I do it. You know why? Because one day I know that I'm going to miss that. Dad, watch this. Dad, look at this. I'm going to miss it. I know I am. I'm annoyed when it happens, but I do my best to pay attention. One day it's just going to be me and my wife in the quiet house. And I know it's going to hurt remembering these times. So I do my best to watch whatever stupid thing they do. That's why people like being grandparents, because the kids grow up. They don't feel that anymore, and all of a sudden it's noisy again. All of a sudden it's the kids again, and the crying and the yelling and the fun stuff, that noise. Hey, watch this. They get to do it all over again. And it's a different type of love. Before you have kids, people tell you, oh, you don't know what it is to have kids. You don't know what it's like. You don't know the type of love that you have for your child. And you have a kid, you're like, whoa, now I do know. Holy moly. But being a grandparent, it's the same thing. Now I'm told that, a different type of love. And why don't they flush the damn toilet? It feels like every time I have to go use the toilet, there's a surprise in there. You got pee on the seat and poop from an hour ago in the water. And now, and I have a weak stomach. I gag very easily. I can't handle smells from poop and especially vomit. And I can't get through a Jackass movie. You should have seen me when we had our first kid. I was scared, not because of the fear of being a father. No, people were laughing at me when my wife was pregnant. They were laughing because they'd be like, "Are you scared to be a dad?" No, I'm not scared. You're not afraid? Yeah, well, I'm afraid of one thing. What? Two things. Well, what is it? Poop and vomit. What? And they would just laugh. I'm like, yeah, poop. And it's not just like a regular poop that, that I'm talking about. They poop a little bit, you wipe their butt. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when they're the diarrhea, the explosions, that, and it's happened to me. I had 3 boys. It comes out of their diaper. It gets on their clothes, on their onesie. And you're like, oh my goodness, I just took you a bath. We're about to see grandma. We were about to see grandpa. Grandpa's about to come over. And then the vomit, it just happens. And it's not just a little bit. Like I said, it's not like us where we're just like, oh, it's coming. Oh, I feel weird. I got to go to the bathroom. No, it's not like that. They just project out. They just stand there. Doesn't matter where they are. In our bed, on your bed, on the couch, in the car seat. Oh my goodness, that's the worst one to me. At least the couch and everything is easy to clean. But when they throw up in the car seat and all the little holes and the oh my gosh. Thank you. My wife, she is super strong. That's the mother power because I can't handle it. I just sit there and smell just a whiff of it. I'm like, people make fun of me all the time. And here's a funny story. The first time I had to change a big, giant explosion, the first explosion that I had to change with my first, it was bad. It was so bad. I was carrying him and I was already gagging. I'm holding him. It came out. It's all on my arm a little bit. I know it's gross. I hear, some of you, I can feel you like, no. What I did is I got a shirt and I wrapped it around. I sprayed it with my cologne and I wrapped it around my face. And then I got some medical gloves that I had. I don't know why I had it, but we had medical gloves. And I look freaking ridiculous. I did. It was a fat ninja changing a baby. And I kept thinking, please don't let my wife come home right now. Please don't let my wife come home right now. I don't want her to see me like this. I don't want anybody to see me like this. I'm glad that we didn't have the ring or anything like that at that time, because it would have been hilarious to see. It would have been on AFV or something like that. I would have been popular on the internet just for that video. And how about the stories that never end? Hey, Dad, can I tell you something? Yeah, go ahead. It's about, like, when I was gaming yesterday or what I saw. Yeah, go ahead. Tell me, what's up? Yeah, so yesterday I found a cave in Minecraft. I was playing Minecraft, I like playing Minecraft, but I found a cave, and then when I went down, there was this creeper, and then I was so close to finding the diamond. And when I found diamonds, right? When I found diamonds, they didn't, like, I was happy, but I didn't have the right pickaxe, so I had to go and make one. And then I came back and I got lost, and then the story never ends. It just goes on and on and on and on. But I do my best to try and listen. Why? Because growing up as the talkative child, I talked a lot. I still do. People that know me personally know that I talk and I don't shut up. Hard for me to shut up. But, I was told, just please shut up. Go. I have a headache trying to watch a show. I didn't want to do that to my boys. And when they go on and on and on, it's hard to focus. But, man, I really do try. I look at them and I'll ask follow-up questions. And the last annoying thing that they do is being adorable. Everyone goes to bed before I do, which is around 10:30 at night. I go to bed a little past midnight, but before I lay down to go to sleep, I always check on them. I look at them sleeping so peacefully. They look so freaking cute. Sometimes I get emotional because they are my world and I love them so much. I'm always asking why. Why do you guys do all of these annoying things? And I still can't get enough of them. When I go to the movies alone, when I go on solo trips, when I go to the restaurants alone, I miss them all like crazy. I do. Despite your children doing stupid, annoying things, we wouldn't change a thing, wouldn't we? As parents, we wouldn't. I could sit in my stained couch while the boys are yelling and ignoring us to not running around if it means that I get to kiss their booger-covered sticky faces another day. Truth is, kids are the best. They are. This house, it's always full of laughter here. I told you, and you know this from my podcast, I am silly. I always go all out, even when I'm reading to them. I do all the voices. I go all out. I yell. I have fun. I do because I want them to remember me that way. We are always laughing. We're always having a good time for even the smallest of things. Like our new routine is to go to Crumble. It's a cookie shop. If you don't know what that is, just look it up and find the one closest to you. You won't regret it. But they switch out cookies every week. So when we go on their Instagram and see the new flavors on Sunday night, and if it's something that we all like, then we plan sometime during the week to go get one of each of the new ones. And then we sit down around the table, we cut pieces of it, and then we all judge it and rate it. So much fun. We watch movies together. We watch shows together like Adventure Time and AFV. We play video games together. We play board games together. We try to have as much fun as we can with them because they are only little ones. And once they're grown, it's done. And I don't want any regrets. My boys always try to make me laugh with dad jokes. They find jokes with my wife, and their goal is to make me cry laughing. That's their goal. So I'm always hearing jokes. They get a little bit upset when I'm like, that was funny. And they didn't get the laugh that they wanted. But sometimes they nail it. My oldest came to me last week and said, hey, I got a job at running a McDonald's farm. Now I'm the CIEIO. Oh my gosh, it caught me by surprise. And I laughed so hard. I didn't expect it. It was so quick, so random, just out of the blue. And they know that because I tell them, I'm like, if you're sitting there and I'm expecting to laugh, I may not laugh. I laugh more at the random stuff. That's why I like watching comedy movies that, they're not cliche and there's just certain random things, they surprise me. That's why I'm addicted to TikTok, because there's a lot of random stuff in there that just catches me by surprise. I love it. I get to watch them be creative with amazing Lego builds. I mean, the middle child is the Lego master. He can build you almost anything without any instructions. This summer, we plan to take them to Legoland as a reward for doing so well in school. And they are so freaking smart. And I'm so proud to be their father. Our house is full of love. My wife and I try our best not to argue in front of them. Sometimes we fail and we forget that they're there, but most of the time they see us loving on each other. I'm constantly telling my wife I love her, and she does the same thing back. We both will just stand up and give each other long, big bear hugs. No matter what we're doing, we just come and we give each other hugs. It's not a goodbye. It's not a good night. It's not a see you later. It's not a hello. It's just because. And the boys see this. So guess what? They do it too. Every day they're randomly saying, I love you, Dad. I love you, Mom. Randomly just giving us hugs. Not because of the hellos or good nights or anything like that. They just randomly give us hugs and kisses. Who doesn't like it? And I love it. The little one with his little tiny hands trying to wrap around my big body. And you feel his little hands. He likes to do this this tapping. So when he gives you a hug, he taps a little bit. So those little tiny freaking 4-year-old hands are so cute when he's just tapping your back. Yeah. And people, they come over and are amazed at the love, and it just makes us proud and happy. Because to us, it's normal. But out there, it's not normal to be this loving. And we don't worry about what other people think. We do us. I really think everyone should be like this because it's amazing. It makes us better people. It doesn't feel forced. It teaches us to be always great because whatever we do or say is going to be mirrored back to us by these small little people who copy every little thing we do. It helps to teach our children to concentrate on important things in the household when everything around here is chaotic. We are not like those couples that fake it for the world, like those people that they're arguing, the couples that they're having a rough patch and they fight nonstop in front of the kids. And then they go to Disney World or the beach or somewhere fun and they take that photo that everyone looks happy, that photo that was forced. And then you go on social media and they show the fake versions of themselves. Those type of parents are setting up their children for failure. Those fake smiles, they're not genuine. And the kids are learning that. And they're seeing that. When you see our pictures, when you see us laughing, it's real. So like I was saying, those parents that are, that are setting up their children for failure with this fakeness, their children will not be good companions for their future lovers. I want to raise my boys right. But being raised right doesn't mean you don't drink, party, or smoke. Raising them right is showing them how to treat people, teaching them manners and respect. They will be taught how to be real, good, decent men. I love being a dad. Being a dad is awesome. I don't know how some fathers could be deadbeats. I really don't. I love being a dad. Raising our boys has made us appreciate our parents more. When we were kids, we didn't care, but now we appreciate what our parents had to do to raise us. Through our parents, we were able to understand that even though having children requires a lot of work, even though we had to have some major trade-offs, even though we had to do stuff we didn't enjoy, it didn't feel like a harsh sacrifice. We realized it was a sacrifice that it was worth going through. Before I wrap up this segment, I want to talk about something a little more serious. There are many grown children out there that don't talk to their dads. And there are dads that don't talk to their adult children. You had a big falling out. Things were said. Fists maybe were thrown. And you haven't talked to each other for days, months, or even years. Some of you are like, I don't really talk to my dad and I'm better for it. F*** him. You go on living your life, creating a barrier and keeping them out of your life and your children's life. You fathers that refuse to pick up the phone, stand there and say, I have grandchildren I have never even met, but my daughter or my son doesn't want to talk to me, so I'm not going to talk to them. I'm not going to reach out. If they don't want to talk to me, if they don't want me in their life, I'll pay attention to my other children. I'll pay attention to my other grandchildren. Improving a relationship with your father you don't connect with can seem impossible. If your father lives far away, yes, it's easy right now. If your children live far away, you don't have to deal with him or her. It's, like I said, it's easy. It hurts at times, though, during the holidays and birthdays, but you both are strong enough to get by. One word I'm just going to say. One word. Regret. Think about the people that can't talk to their fathers anymore. Most people out there that who don't have their fathers around will kill to see that caller ID that says dad or mom come up on their phones again. They wish they could see that again. And if you are still able to see this, if you are blessed that both of you are still alive, are still on the earth, there's no excuse. It doesn't matter how much you both have grown apart. It doesn't matter all the damage that have been done in the past. Pick up the phone and just call. There are fathers out there that will say, I have no idea why my kid won't talk to me. Like they went off to college and they never called or text. Well, did you try to reach them yourself? No, it's like after everything I've done for them and this is how they repay me? Well, why didn't you just pick up the phone or go visit your kid? I don't know, but it's like really hurtful and honestly really disrespectful. I wish they would just tell me what's wrong, but they won't talk to me. So I guess I'll never know. Really? Those are the type of parents that demand respect because they are parents. Parents who say things like, who do you think pays your school? I put food on the table. I put shelter over your head. I make sure you have clean water to drink. Well, that's what you signed up for, idiot. That's what you signed up when you decided to be a parent. Of course you have to do those things. No duh that your child is going to take things you do for granted. That is exactly what you signed up for when you became a parent. Don't be that parent. Don't hold that kind of stuff over your kids. So let's say you do have a falling out with your father. Maybe you are the father listening to this and you had a falling out with your daughter or your son. Let it go because you don't know how much further you got. What's gone is gone. There's absolutely nothing you could do about it. All the terrible things that has happened is in the past. Like I said, what's gone, it's gone. Let it go. Don't spend all your time focusing on the past. Only thing that you have right now is in front of you. And it's your life's hourglass. Imagine holding up an hourglass. That sand that's pouring, the hourglass of life. That sand in that hourglass never stops running. Like the Energizer Bunny, it just keeps on going and going. So why spend all your damn time thinking about the past, thinking about all the stuff that you both said, thinking about all that bullcrap, thinking about how to best avoid each other? In life, you will fall out with people that you never thought you would. You didn't grow up thinking that, hey, you know what? When I have children, I don't want my kids to know their grandpa. You didn't hold your baby boy or your baby girl in your arms and thought, you know what? One day I'm not going to talk to you for years. It's hard to forgive people who betrayed you and that you have trusted with all your heart. Then when you are in an argument, it's hard to never say mean things out of anger because you know what? It's very hurtful because your anger will pass, but your mean words can scar a person for life. Being distant to a father starts early. Listen to this parable I heard on social media that shows what I mean. A man works in his home office and a little boy goes up into his office and he's 8 years old. He says, "Hey, Daddy, any chance we could play catch?" The dad says, "Sorry, son, I'm busy." Next day, the little boy comes in and say, "Hey, Daddy, any chance that we could play catch?" "Sorry, son, I'm busy." The third day, the little boy sees the door closed and knocks on the door, and the dad says, "Son, I told you yesterday and I told you the day before, I'm busy. I can't play catch." He says, "Oh, Dad, I wasn't going to ask you to play catch." And the dad goes, "Oh, so what were you going to ask me?" The boy says, "I was going to ask, how much money do you earn an hour?" The dad says, "Son, that is a very rude question, but I make $50 an hour so I can put a roof over your head and food on your belly. Now, please get out of my office. I have a lot of work to do." The little boy doesn't knock on that door and doesn't come into the office for 2 months. After the 2 months, the little boy knocks on the dad's door again. The boy then says, "Hey, Dad." "Yes, son." "Dad, over the past 2 months, I've been mowing lawns. I've been pruning trees. I've been doing every single chore I could possibly do that Mom had me do, and I've been able to save up $25. And Dad, I was wondering if I can give you this so that I can just have half an hour of your time. And in that time, can we please play catch?" See, kids learn early on. And for some reason, many parents are too busy with themselves that they don't see what's going on in front of them. Then they get old and wonder why their children are not around. They wonder why their children don't reach out. So first, I'm going to talk to the adult children who refuse to talk to their father. And then I'm going to talk to the fathers who are acting like these children. I know that Father's Day is a reminder that your relationship with your father is not what you wish it was. But it is time to reconnect with your father and strengthen your relationship going forward. Don't wait for him to make the first move. It doesn't matter if he ignores your calls. It doesn't matter if he doesn't call you back. Take the high road and do your part. I always make sure that I do my part because I do not want to live in regret. I always try so that if the person that I had a falling out with or I don't talk to anymore dies, I won't feel guilty that I never reached out. I never said sorry. I'm not going to feel guilty of that because I did my part. I said I'm sorry. I reached out. If your father has done some crappy things that you found hurtful, you need to try to understand the reasons why it happened and learn to move past it. I can guarantee that the reason what he said or did what he did was because he was afraid. Afraid of what? Afraid of failing you. So he acted like Mr. Perfect, but way deep inside, your father is scared as that he was never a good enough father for you. You may think he doesn't know what's going on in your life, but trust me, he does. There are eyes everywhere, and with social media, it's easy to see what's going on. Don't try to force the perfect reconnection because it will cause nothing but headaches and anxiety. You'll be constantly worrying about a conversation ending in a big argument again. Stop worrying about what may happen and let him know where you stand and that you would like to open the door to try to connect again, little by little. There are many children that want their fathers to accept them for who they are. This is me. Accept me. This is who I am. If you don't like it, then leave. But those children will refuse to accept their father for who they are. You have to treat your father like you want him to treat you. Listen, assuming things will fail will lead to extreme disappointment. You are already setting up your father to fail because you had a certain expectations of how it should play out. If you decide to pick up the phone, focus on the positive. Whenever you want to get defensive and confrontational with your father, think of the stuff you actually like about him. If you find yourself unable to think positively, take a break and spend some time collecting your thoughts. I'm telling you that connecting with your father is all about the effort that you put in. Today, I want you to pick up that phone and call your father. I know it sounds scary, but it is necessary. If he doesn't answer, leave a message. Just say this in the recording. I was just thinking about you and I would like to talk. Look forward to hearing back from you. That's it. And if you don't hear back within a week, try again. Keep on trying because if your father passes away, at least you tried. If he doesn't return your call, that doesn't mean that he doesn't love you. He might have been busy or simply forgot, especially if he's older. Give your father the benefit of the doubt. When you do talk, don't blame him for what happened in the past and stop taking his actions personally. Whatever your father does has more to do with him than you. Nobody's perfect. Your father will make mistakes. Don't play the victim card because making mistakes is what makes him human. There is no perfect father. You are not the perfect mother. You are not the perfect father. You can't judge another person when you are just as screwed up. You have to forgive. Look, there are countless stories I could tell you that screwed me up. Things that happened to me. Things that I needed therapy for. But there was one thing that an older friend told me. You need to forgive them. In order for you to move on, you need to forgive them. You don't have to be the best friends or do things together all the time, but what you need to do is forgive them. And I will tell you this, it's worked. And relationships have gotten better. Relationships have gotten stronger because of the forgiveness. Now it's time for you fathers to listen. Are you distressed about the distance between you and your adult child? Are you hurt with pain because of all this crap? Then listen, be the first to say I'm sorry. It doesn't matter if you think you were attacked. It doesn't matter if you feel like you were the one that was wrong. Don't wait for your child to apologize. Believe me, when I say that you saying sorry first, I'm telling you it will clear a lot of the hurt so fast and you will be surprised at what happens just by saying sorry. Why are you sorry? Is because you help create the distance between you and your child. You were a part of that. Apologize for how your actions became so out of control that resulted in a tremendous hurt. Don't try to control your child's life. Let your daughter, let your son be independent. Let them make mistakes, but build that relationship so that when your child makes mistakes, when your child falls, you are there to help them come right back up. Make sure you let your child know that you never stop loving them and let them know how much you've missed him or her. I know that you have your private tears because of how you broke your child's heart and lost their trust. When children are little, the love for you fathers comes very easily. Then when they grow up, they begin to judge us fathers. You need to act like an adult and own up to your This distance crap is not healthy. It's not normal. It's not an act of love. It's an act of intolerance. Both your child and you are acting like middle school children. No, you're acting like a bunch of Karens. Do you really need to be right? No. But what you really need to do is be at peace. You don't have to see your child every day. You don't have to be on the phone every freaking day. But making peace with your child is a great thing. After it's done, you will wish you had more time. I look at my boys and I think of some of you people, what you're doing, and it makes me sad. I don't ever want to hurt them like that. They're my world. They're my life. So call your father. Call your child. And make this moment. Make this year the year of forgiveness. Make it about love. I promise you. Listen to me. I promise you that life will be so much better. Next is What the Britt.
Juneteenth, summer solstice, Pride Month, my birthday, your baby's birthday, Father's Day, of course. Happy life. It's summertime and it's getting hot. H-O-T. My father's always been more of a friend than a dad. That's because he was deployed a lot throughout my youth, making it very difficult for him to just jump in and out and set the rules. You know, it's not like I didn't have free reign for the full 6 months prior. So basically we were sidekicks and we never really took things too serious. I remember once when I was driving, or learning how to drive, he was pissing me off because he was giving some advice that was kind of like, I get it, you know. I accelerated our car so fast that he thinks we're gonna wreck. I mean, I was like, I'm just gonna slam it in the curb here. Then I slow down and we both laugh. Like, instead of freaking out on me, like a dad might do, we just kind of laugh it off. I mean, maybe it was a nervous laugh from him and he didn't want to test me again, but I'd like to think it's because we had that kind of chemistry where life is funny, ha, and he wasn't seriously afraid for his life continuously for the rest of that ride. But my dad is like this really cool dude. I always thought, man, he's kind of exactly like me, except, you know, he's been through some military shit, and he's got giant facial hair and gingivitis. Boom. That's my dad. If I had all those things, I would be him. He had some cool slogans, like C's get degrees, and school's for fools. And he always says, oh, I love nothing better than a good Excel spreadsheet. My dad's awesome. I guess, what makes him awesome? I always thought, the most defining feature of my dad is his big old beard. And he had a mustache that seamlessly blended in with his nose hair. One time he cut his facial hair off, and this elderly neighbor accused my mom of cheating on him when she saw my dad and her together. That was probably the only time that his face didn't look like he was probably a chimpanzee. And I identified manliness with having an extensive amount of facial hair, which makes it no surprise that my baby's daddy resembles this chimpanzee. He only shaves it about once a quarter when I tell him it's getting too close to Duck Dynasty. And thank you, baby, for complying only when I ask, even though it's kind of obvious, you got food all up in it. Thank you for at least hearing me out. That quarterly reminder. Not all men are fortunate enough to sport a beard. And I'm not talking about men that just can't grow them. I'm referring to countries like Kazakhstan. Men with beards are being denied passports. The government's like, oh, no, you kind of look like a radical. We can't have that here, so keep your beard short, or you're not going to be able to travel freely because we don't want to look bad. And then there's also the Chinese people that have this negative connotation with having facial hair because, it looks like you're poor, and poor people, oh, so sad. You can't be poor. I'm just joking. You can be poor, but, there's a lot of pride happening. So acting poor by having a beard is not cool. There's this dude, his name's Suga. He's in the band BTS. You know, they got a little Happy Meal, sporting some BTS stuff at McDonald's. Well, this guy didn't like his beard so much that he actually decided that he was going to get it lasered off. And that's one way to do it. I actually know a few guys that are doing this. It's hard to play the femme guy in a relationship if you have the facial hair. But what's wrong with being a man? I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to tell them not to shave it, but it's like, dude, if I were a dude, I would keep it. So I recently went to this orientation for the job that I quit last month. They actually had this full spectacle on beards. They're like, this is exactly what your corporate beard can look like. If it's anything shorter, it's 5 o'clock shadow, we don't like it. If it's anything longer, you're Gandalf and you're gross. It's kind of like this very specific beard that you were allowed to have. Somebody's like, oh, what do I do, if I just want to get a beard? And they're like, you're going to have to go on vacation and hopefully grow that stuff. The max they'll allow you to have vacation at this company is 2 weeks in a row. So if you can't perform that beard in 2 weeks, yee. And we actually just got our mask mandate lifted, which is hilarious. So they don't even have that opportunity to hide it in a mask. I mean, they could, but it kind of be weird. Why are you still wearing the mask? You got the vax, man. And then he's like, oh, well, I'm trying to grow my beard. And I don't even know if it'd be loud because you'd still see that kind of stubble on the sides. You'd have to be wearing a really, really weird mask. And I don't even think they'd allow that kind of mask because they had corporate specific masks that we all would wear them in unison and harmony, wear this same mask, no mask flare. I'm going to let you know that having a full beard is pretty much the essential thing to being that cool, rad dad. Have you ever seen anybody that's cool dad that doesn't have a beard? Maybe. But have you ever seen a loser dad or nerdy dad that has a beard? Usually that's not the story, You think about the nerds depicted in movies, and they're the ones that cannot grow the hair. They're the ones that keep it clean. They wear the glasses. They've got a voice that's kind of like this, or maybe they just are overbearing. The cool dad, or the manly dad, has that facial hair. If you're a woman or you're just, you don't feel cool, I understand that you wouldn't want to sport a beard. For the rest of you that have thought, oh, a beard is a cool idea, I do have some tips for you. This is kind of personal, but I have a few beard-like consistency neck hairs. I pluck them maybe once every few months once I realize they've grown back. So maybe it applies to me. I'm not sure. I could be a woman with a beard. But if you want a beard and you're not living in Kazakhstan, then you want to make sure that you're getting enough sleep when you try to grow that beard out. The average sufficient amount of sleep for an adult is 8 hours. Many people are like, oh, I can't afford to sleep 8 hours. I'm busy. Well, you damn better should if you want a beard, dude. You got to get those Z's because that's when your body grows stuff and it repairs itself. I mean, if you're thinking, everything's falling apart, you have to make that time to sleep because that's when your body can do the work that you can't do while you're doing the other work that you're doing all day. You also want to keep your face clean and your body hydrated. Drink lots of water, moisturize, but not with a weird chemically moisturizers. You can use a hyaluronic acid, maybe a little coconut water, splash on the face. Because clogged pores, they actually slow your hair growth. If you got that dry, nasty skin or dirt in your pores, you're giving it that extra resistance that hair has to poke through. And it's going to stall your ability to grow that hair out, especially if you're doing it on a 2-week vacation. You also could steam your face to give it that extra moisture, unclog, and exfoliate like a man. Or better yet, a woman. Just take that nice gritty charcoal scrub and rub it all over your face. Voila, you're a little cleaner. You could make a mask out of that weird gel that, goes in Jell-O, which I guess it's called gelatin. You mix some of that and water, put that on your face, dry it up, boom, peel it off, removes the blackheads, the dirts, makes you feel nice and sleek. So those are some things you can do to unclog. But you never want to forget the importance of eating healthy. Where there's foods that contain this ingredient called biotin. It's supposed to have vitamin B7, and this ingredient promotes hair growth. Again, it's called biotin. You can find it in eggs, fish, meat, seeds, nuts, sweet potatoes, bananas. pretty much any balanced diet should do the trick. And if you don't want to eat it, you could find some kind of moisturizer with biotin in it. You know, if I need something, I'm going to try to eat it. I'm going to get it straight from the source rather than applying some kind of topical, because I'd rather it go from the inside out versus, you know, trying to absorb it. If you're going to get high, you know, don't put the THC on the skin, eat it or smoke it. Bring it in. I am not doing drugs right now. I'm a parent that's breastfeeding, so that's not acceptable. In a nutshell, do all the healthy things, blah, 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 blah. Shave, you won't have a beard, or don't shave, and you will, with all those things that I just said above. Don't take your ability to grow a beard for granted. You know, there are people that have serious jobs in their life, and they're never going to be able to grow that beard. They might envy you, but they're working. They're doing things that make wearing a beard not a good idea. Like being a firefighter, they got to put a mask on their face. And if that mask doesn't have a seal, you know, they're just not going to be able to firefight for too long because they're going to get some kind of nasty lung residue. They got to wear that protective equipment. So wearing that beard prevents them from doing so. If you are a firefighter, I'd like to let you know that you are still a man, even if you don't have that beard. You're still an epic daddy because you play with fire all day, and that's probably... Okay, you don't really play with fire all day. You're probably just hanging out in the firehouse, watching TV, because I've seen you maybe cooking chili with your firefighter brothers. But thank you so much. Thank you, Firefighter Jeff, for saving Muffin, who got stuck in the tree last week. I really appreciate that. Muffin says... Anyways, this concludes it. If you want to talk to me more about facial hair or see what a good beard consists of, I would be more than happy to do so. My email is brittnolanvo@gmail.com. I'm probably going to be changing that soon, because, Google. But, again, brittnolanvo@gmail.com. Talk to me about the beards. Bye!
All right, listeners, we are back. I am now with my three boys. Let's start with the oldest. We got Nicholas. I call him Nicolaitis. He is 9 years old. Say hi, Nick.
Hi.
Next, we got Nathaniel. I call him Naticus, or Nate the Great. He is 7 years old. Say hi, Nate.
Hi.
And then there's the little one, Christian. I don't have a nickname for him, so when I call him, I say, Christian. He is 4 years old, about to turn 5 next month. Say hi, Christian.
Hi.
So, now that we're on summer vacation.
Okay, yeah. Summer vacation.
Yeah, what are you excited about?
I am definitely excited about having to game more than
Game
once.
more? Okay.
Yeah, game more than Sunday and Saturday, and like twice.
How about you, Nate?
Definitely.
What are you excited?
Going to Legoland.
Going to Legoland.
Yes.
We get to go to Legoland.
Yes, in 2 days.
In a couple of days, yeah.
Yep, in 2 days. Yeah, 2 days.
Yep. How about you, Christian? What are you excited for? Legoland too?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, also me, but mostly for the games.
All right.
Definitely.
So what we're going to do is we're going to have fun answering. You're going to answer some questions. It's going to be some fun questions.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
So what does mommy always say?
Yes. Yes.
Joey says yes. Okay. What does daddy always say?
No.
No? That's what I always say?
No. Sometimes yes, sometimes no.
Sometimes yes. Okay.
Yes.
What is your favorite video game?
Oh my gosh. Out of all the ones, I would actually say Hello Neighbor.
Hello Neighbor. Nate?
Definitely.
What's your favorite game? Video game? Minecraft.
Ooh, yeah, you like to build.
Ooh, Minecraft's fun.
How about me?
How about you?
Motorcycle.
Motorcycle?
Yeah, game.
Oh, the motorcycle game. My favorite.
He likes watching.
My favorite game
It's Sea of Thieves.
is right now Sea of Thieves. Yep. Sea of Thieves. I like Sea of Thieves. What is your favorite cartoon?
Oh my gosh, if I had to say. Apple and onion. Yeah, apple and onion.
Apple and onion.
Yes, apple and onion. Apple and onion.
That's your favorite?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, next favorite is apple and onion. Nate?
Apple and onion.
Oh. Oops. Christian?
Little Mermaid.
Little Mermaid. Okay.
Yeah, it is a cartoon.
My favorite cartoon. What do you think it is for me?
To be honest, I would think it's Looney Tunes.
Hey, I was gonna say.
No. I love Looney Tunes, but it's not that.
No, Looney Tunes? Seriously? Wow.
I have to say Animaniacs.
Rugrats.
Animaniacs?
Animaniacs.
We should keep on watching the new one.
Yeah, the new one is funny too.
Yeah. After.
Okay, so that was cartoon. What is your favorite movie?
Oh, Harry Potter, definitely.
Harry Potter. Which one?
No, wait, no.
Toy Story.
Cloudy with the Chance of Meatballs too.
Okay, that's Nick's favorite. Christian just said Toy Story. Which Toy Story?
1, 2, 3, 4, 4.
Which one's the train one?
The train is the Toy Story 3.
Yeah.
Yes.
So 3.
Yes, 3.
How about you, Nate? What is your favorite movie?
Ooh.
American Cars.
Okay, so which Cars movie? 1, 2, or 3?
1, 2, 3.
There's no 2.
2.
2? With
The
Mater
Spy.
the Spy. Yes. My favorite movie. I like funny movies. So I have to think.
Comedy.
Yeah, comedy. I have to think of the funniest.
Funniest.
The one that made me laugh the most
Only the funniest.
was Pet Detective 2. Ace Ventura Pet Detective 2. That one had me cracking up when I first saw it. Had to watch things over and over.
That is hilarious.
Next one is, what is your favorite sit-down restaurant? Where we sit down.
Oh my gosh. Oh, to be honest, I would.
I never went in McDonald's. Chick-fil-A.
Islands.
No, that's fast food. We're going to get to that.
Islands.
Islands?
I hate
Okay.
islands.
No? What's your favorite?
Islands.
Yeah, you like islands too?
That's the only one we ever went to since COVID.
Yeah, but it could be of
But
any
what
time.
is a sit-down?
Like when you sit down in the restaurant and somebody comes and
McDonald's
brings...
a sit-down place.
You can sit down in it, but that's fast food. I'm talking about like when they come and they take our order and they bring us our drinks.
That's sit down. And then drive-through is fast food. Drive-through.
Probably, I know Christian is probably Cheesecake Factory. You love the bread. He calls it the wheat bread, chocolate bread, because it's dark.
I mean, it doesn't taste like chocolate, but
That's not a naming.
but it tastes better than the hard bread.
My favorite food restaurant.
I didn't even choose it.
Oh, I thought you did. Oh, I did it for you. So what is it then?
Cheesesteak.
See, it was cheesecake.
You just said it.
Because he likes the dessert.
What does it?
The cheesecake.
For Mom and
Like the Oreo one. That's the one you guys like. All right. So my favorite one is Jazz Kitchen.
What is that, Jazz?
That's the one that we went in Disney.
Cruise.
No, not the Disney cruise. The one that the Disney cruise, the one, it was Tiana's that was like that. It was also the same food.
I danced with her.
But the one that we ate outside with Grandpa, there, me and Mommy had the barbecue shrimp and grits.
I don't want
It has the big saxophone in the front.
I know.
Yeah. Or was it an alligator in the front? I forgot.
It was a fountain or something.
Yeah, there was a fountain in the front. That's my favorite restaurant.
It's really big.
What's next? Now it's the fast food. I know Christian is
McDonald's.
McDonald's. Nate too, McDonald's. All of you McDonald's?
Yes.
Okay.
McDonald's.
If you couldn't get a Happy Meal toy, is it still McDonald's?
McDonald's.
No,
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. Okay.
Chick-fil-A. That there's no toy.
Chick-fil-A.
If there's no toys.
Both of them are so the same. McDonald's.
For me,
Still.
huh.
Sounds like a villager.
Oh, yeah, the villager in Minecraft.
Wait.
Huh.
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 Dang, I'm drawing a blank.
Portals?
Yes. Portals.
That's fast food? Oh, yeah.
I think it's fast food. Portals. That's a Cuban restaurant over here that we go to in Buena Park.
Okay.
Cuban bakery, not restaurant.
Okay.
What is your... now, I know this, but the listeners don't. What is your favorite color?
Oh, yeah, definitely green.
Yep.
Of
Nick is
course.
green. Christian?
Red.
Nate.
Orange.
Christian's red. Nate is orange. And what is mine?
Blue. Dark blue.
Dark blue.
You're wearing it right now.
Yep. Yeah.
I don't think the listeners can see it, but because they're.
All right. What is your favorite song? Okay, Christian's Everything is Awesome.
It's raining tacos.
Yeah. Tacos.
I need a lifeline.
Nate, what's your favorite?
And close your eyes. Planes.
Planes? Oh, I forgot how's it go again? Nothing can stop me. Nothing can stop me now. Yeah.
And then there's just like a whole bunch of guitar.
Yeah. All right. What, out of all the vacations we've been to, what was your favorite one?
Cruise.
The cruise, the Disney cruise.
Definitely. The cruise was the best.
We didn't even go to Legoland yet.
Yeah, we never went there.
The ones that we already did.
The cruise.
The Disney cruise. I have to say, that's my favorite one, the Disney cruise.
Wow.
Choose.
Yeah, all of us. Besides Legoland.
What?
What is the vacation you're looking forward to in the future? You're really going to go to Legoland.
Probably the Wish.
The Wish, the cruise.
Later.
Oh, later, yeah.
Wish.
The Wish. You go on the cruise again?
The Wish.
Yes.
Wish.
For me,
The Wonder.
even though the Wish, I'm excited for the Wish. I think right now I'm excited to go to the Avenger campus.
Oh, yeah. I love that one too.
Disney, California. Yeah, because remember when me and Nick in 2019 went to D23.
Yeah, and we
when
saw
we
a whole
moved
bunch
here,
of this stuff.
And we
and
got
then
to
it
see
came
the
to real
concept
life.
art, and now seeing it in real life is really cool after
Just
seeing
like-
the concept art. Yeah, I'm excited because you already know what's my favorite Marvel character.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Yes, that's my favorite. So I'm so
favorite
looking
is-
forward to the ride.
Iron Man died.
What is your favorite animal?
Oh, sharks. I love
Sharks. Nick is sharks.
I would love to swim with them.
Puppies.
Puppies. Yep. Nate is puppies. Christian,
Puppies.
what's your favorite? Rats. He's gonna get his plushy fat rat now. Watch the
It's
cord.
pink. It's
There
very
you go.
peculiar.
A rat? Is it because of that or Ratatouille?
I can pretend he is.
I didn't expect you to say rat.
Yeah, to be honest.
I didn't know why.
All right, so let people know, let the listeners know what are you very, very good at?
Well, probably mine.
Adventure Time.
Gaming.
Swords.
Gaming. Nick is really good at gaming.
I'm a pro.
Drawing.
Yep, Christian is really good at drawing.
You do that drawing.
I know, but you're just as good too.
You draw that tomato.
Oh yeah. Nate.
Building.
Yep, building.
Yeah, he is a master builder.
Yep, Nate is the ultimate master builder for his age.
If you've seen Lego Movie, you'll know what master builders are.
Yep.
Definitely.
Yep.
And I eat your fish all the $1,000 minis.
Yeah.
I don't have to do anything now.
Stop kicking that. If you had a superpower, what would it be?
Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
So Spider-Man for Nate.
Your laser eyes.
Laser eyes. Huh?
I want to be Hulk.
Oh, so you want to be super strong.
Yeah.
Me?
He's got the muscles.
Muscles.
I would like to. My superpower. I think I would like to read people's mind, so that I know whether they like me or not. So if I know they like me, I'll be like, well, kiss my butt. If you had one wish, what would it be?
I wish I had a free car.
I wish I could game
3
all the-
cars? What kind of cars?
Free car.
No, free car.
Oh, okay. You wish for a car. What kind of car?
Race car.
A race car. What kind of race car?
An orange, super cool race car that has lightning on the side.
All right.
I would
Lamborghinis.
I would wish for. I would wish for infinite wishes, because you can never have enough.
Okay. Well, if you couldn't do that,
Well, then I would probably infinite gaming. I love to game a whole bunch. And also be a pro at it even more, even though I'm probably a max pro.
nice. Christian, what would you wish for?
I would wish for
I will wish for Pringles. I love Pringles.
Pringles.
I wish for
Infinite Pringles.
Stop.
His brain is fat.
I wish for
He's big as fat rat.
wish for
More jelly beans.
a puppy.
A puppy? I thought you didn't like puppies.
Yeah.
He's a name. Jello.
Jello? You wish for Jello?
Jello.
Okay. Christian wish for Jello.
Yeah. Yeah. Just get infinite Jello instead.
I wish that somebody would just give me a free big house right next to Disney World.
You can just wish for infinite money and then you can do that. Instead.
What are you scared of?
I'm afraid.
My top number one.
He's afraid of Chucky.
Yeah, Chucky's a doll.
Yeah, Nick is afraid of
Because
Chucky.
I asked that once, and
I'm afraid of pies.
it sounds like a cute puppy, and then Daddy showed me the picture, and I was like terrified. I was scarred for it. I'm scarred for the rest of my life, probably.
I don't care about it. I'm tired of Five Nights at Freddy's.
Five Nights at Freddy's?
Yeah,
You don't know how to kill them.
If you play the game and not get scared, you're a pro.
Okay, so Christian's afraid of Five Nights at Freddy's.
Get the robot.
Nate?
Creepy robots.
They're called animatronics.
Nightmares.
You don't like having nightmares? Okay. I am afraid of ghosts.
Yep. Then you won't see anything, and you will just see a floating thing.
Yeah. All right, so tell me something gross.
Oh, we're pros at that.
Yep.
We are super pros.
Spaghetti.
Farts.
Spaghetti's gross?
Farts. Fart beans.
Fart
Flies. Trash. Trash.
Trash? That's not gross.
Trash.
Something gross.
Super fart beans.
Something you can't say while we're eating dinner.
Poop.
A fly.
Poop.
With my pizza.
Poop.
Poop. Just poop.
Poop.
Just poop.
Yeah, just poop. Poop the pants.
What is the funniest word you know?
Poop.
Okay, Nick says poop.
Pee.
Pee? Okay, poop, pee.
Pee.
Nick says pee pee.
Yeah.
Of course.
Of course.
Pee. Pee.
Pee pee.
Poo.
All right.
Pee. Pee.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be a racer.
A man.
Race car driver?
Just
Nick
a regular normal man.
You just want to be a regular normal man?
How are you gonna
Okay,
get
Christian
money?
wants to be a regular normal man. Nick wants to be a race car driver.
Yeah.
Nate?
You're gonna get paid a lot for that, being a normal guy.
Nate, what do you want to be?
Yeah, definitely.
Net? Actually, no.
You don't know?
I want to be a net catcher. What?
A what?
A net catcher.
A net catcher?
I mean,
Yeah.
I guess you
I
could
thought
be
you
an
said
animal.
nut catcher.
I guess you could be. I guess you could be animal control. Animal control.
So what do you want to be, Nate?
Hey, baby.
Stop kicking the freaking microphone, Christian.
Boy.
What?
He said be a floppy poop. That's what
Be a frothy poop?
No, floppy.
Floppy poop?
like flop. Like that's the zero.
And then he'll use a trail.
Okay.
That's the game in Money Heights.
I think Nate would be a good engineer building stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Engineer.
He's the main builder.
And that's what he said. You're doing engineer.
You know what I want to be when I grow up?
What?
An old fart.
You already got grown up.
I know, but I want to be when I grow older, I'm gonna be old. See, I already have gray hairs. You guys give me gray hairs.
That's like
Some of them.
How do we give you gray hair?
Because you drive me nuts.
I don't even know how that works.
You drive me fudging putts.
If what Jim puts.
Okay.
bunch.
Last question.
Yes.
Well, last question for this, and then we're going to play Would You Rather.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, would you rather?
If you have $500 right now, each, not for all of you, each $500,
okay.
what would you buy?
Oh my gosh, I would buy like a Roblox. A whole bunch of Roblox.
A whole bunch of Roblox toys?
And then I would install the Roblox game, and then I'll use all those little chips, and then I'll just put them on the game.
So you want to buy Roblox toys with Roblox
Remote controls.
DLC,
Remote controls.
remote control cars? Okay.
That's cool.
Christian?
I already said.
I didn't hear.
I said a lot of Roblox. That's why I did
Roblox. So everybody Roblox. I didn't expect you guys to all pick Roblox toys.
Yes,
Yeah, $500.
Oh, no. I would spend it.
And one
A little bit would be on chocolate. A little bit, just a little.
Chocolate. A little bit on chocolate. What kind of chocolate? Mommy loves chocolate.
Probably caramel chocolate. And also I would get myself a new monitor because this one is a little
I want,
bit wacky.
and then I'm gonna buy a new bike.
New bike?
I would
Okay.
buy.
No, mine
a
was
super-
motorcycle.
A motorcycle?
No, I would
I
would buy a TV.
A
So that I can
TV?
game
No,
on
remote
it.
control.
The other one. I can game on the other one.
Oh, you want a TV? You want a 4K TV?
Yes. Very much so.
That's what you.
All right, so let's do Would You Rather.
Yes, I love Would You Rather.
Okay.
Except we make ones
Try to
like
find fun ones online.
Okay.
These are the,
funniest.
few fun ones that I can find.
Yeah, not a
So,
few.
would you rather swim in a pool of green jello or swim in a pool full of chocolate pudding?
Chocolate pudding.
Chocolate pudding.
See, chocolate pudding sounds good,
I just bought out
But-
chocolate pudding.
But.
big butt.
But.
It's a big butt.
I
big hairy butt.
I have a big butt and I can't have that.
No, it's that
Get off.
with the chocolate pudding you can't see things that go in there. At least with the green. Did I say green? Yeah, green jello you could see things. I can't eat that part. What if buggies and animals go in the chocolate pudding? You can't see the chocolate pudding.
I would just put an invisible wall that only humans can go through.
Yeah.
Good thinking.
That would
Would you rather have butterfly wings or fish fins?
Huh?
Or fish fins?
But how are you gonna breathe underwater?
Fish wings.
Fish.
I will pick both.
Fish fins, not fish fins.
Fish fins.
Fish
fins.
It's fish
fins.
Butterfly wings.
Okay. I choose.
I choose butterfly wings. I want it.
Yeah, me too. Would you rather lose all your toenails or lose your eyebrows?
Probably
Toenails.
use my eyebrows, because then if I'm mad at someone, they can't see it.
That's true.
My toes.
Or when I'm trying to hide my
So I don't have
emotions.
Yeah.
toenails.
You're like a robot.
I put same as me.
Okay.
So I didn't.
Would you rather live at Disney, a Disney park, or Legoland?
Oh my god.
Legoland.
Legoland. Probably,
Okay.
to be honest.
For me, of course, is
Disney.
Yep. You know it. Would you rather have a magic carpet that flies?
What?
Or your own personal robot?
I want to do a flying carpet. I can show you the world.
Mr. Genie.
Yeah, that's a Mr. Genie.
I would do a flying carpet. I can show you the world.
Okay, so Christian
The
picks.
magic car from Aladdin.
I can show you the world.
I pick a personal robot because you can make the robot do anything.
Oh,
You'd
never
be like,
mind.
robot, I want some
Personal
McDonald's.
robot.
Go get McDonald's.
Personal robot. Can it make
Personal
money?
robot.
Can it make money?
I don't know. You tell the robot, program him and say, I want you to make money. He's your personal robot. You can do whatever you want. Tell him
Yes.
to. Or her.
Would you rather what?
I want him to be a her.
All right. Would you rather have two butts
Oh.
So you know.
or one eye in the middle of your forehead.
Oh.
Like another eye.
Another eye. And yes.
Rather
so
have
I can
three
be
eyes.
like canarian.
I would have 2 butts because then I can fart more.
Then I hide it with my hair, and then when I go to school, then I was like,
Oh yeah, and then it'd be like, boo.
And then the bullies would be like, hey, you. And then you just show them there, and then they're like, never mind.
Yeah, I would pick the third eye. I don't want another butt.
I want
One
another
butt.
"Oh, the same as me."
Because I want to fart more. Sweat.
I want to do the same as me.
That's what we live.
Would you rather eat donuts or candy?
Candy.
Donuts. What kind of candy?
Donuts.
Any candy you want. Candy's candy.
Donuts.
Like me, I would pick candy because I love
Candy.
Candy.
I pick candy because I love.
Donuts.
So, what's your favorite candy?
Lollipops.
Lollipops, Christian. What's your favorite candy?
Lollipops.
Donuts.
I bet donuts.
What kind of donut? What kind of flavored donut?
Chocolate.
Oh, so Christian picks chocolate with sprinkles, right? Can't forget the sprinkles.
Oh, yeah, of course he loves the sprinkles.
Yep.
Mine
And-
is lollipop.
Nick is lollipop. Nate, what did you pick?
Lollipop.
You pick lollipops too?
Lollipop.
Me,
Lollipop.
if you remember, what is Daddy's favorite candy?
Tootsie Roll.
No,
Tootsie Rolls.
Tootsie Roll. When do you see me eating Tootsie Rolls?
Dum-dums. Dum-dum.
That's not Tootsie Roll.
Dum-dum.
Oh,
Dum-dum.
that's a lollipop.
Hey, Dad doesn't.
I don't know.
I don't eat those. What is my favorite candy? I thought you would nail this. If when we go to It's Sugar, what is the thing that I get all the time?
Gummies.
Gummies. Anything gummy. Daddy likes anything gummies.
All right.
Gummies.
He's like a big gummy bear.
Freaking Tootsie Rolls. You never see me eating Tootsie Rolls. Except Halloween when it comes in the bags. When you guys go trick-or-treating.
Trick-or-treat. And they give me candy, whatever.
All right. Would you rather have an extra finger or an extra toe?
Probably an extra
toe so I can walk faster. Extra.
I don't
Extra
think.
finger.
How are we gonna play games with an extra finger?
I don't know. I would rather have the extra finger.
Yeah, an extra.
Extra toe so
I would have an extra finger.
I don't want more fast. So extra.
An extra finger so that I can have a better grip on things.
That's good.
Opus hand.
Would you rather create a new holiday or a new language?
Language.
Holiday.
Holiday?
I would create poop day. Poop day. Everything's
day?
brown.
Oh,
We just paint
goodness gracious.
everything brown.
Stop picking Christian.
Just paint everything brown.
Sorry for the bagging, folks. Christian keeps kicking the freaking mic stand.
He keeps getting on me.
I would pick a holiday.
Holiday.
Yep.
I'll pick Boogie today.
Booger day. Everybody could pick the
put it on
boogers
the
without
cheese,
judgment.
Put it all over the TV.
Oh goodness gracious! Why would you want to put a booger on the TV?
Rat day. You just put it in the TV.
Why would you put a booger in the TV?
Rat day.
Rat day.
So everyone then be wet.
Ugh, that sounds gross.
Very, very.
Even on the pictures, even on the TV.
There's only 3 rats that I like in this world.
What?
There's
Ratatouille.
Remy, Master Splinter,
Who mashed it?
He's
From
from
Ninja-
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
and Mickey Mouse. Those are the only 3 rats that I like.
I think one of them is a mouse.
Yeah, Mickey Mouse. He's a mouse.
It's
Stop.
not the same
You're
thing.
right. You're right.
Yeah.
No, stop. Don't do that.
I'm right. I'm always right.
I can't see.
You shouldn't see. You don't need to see. We're just talking in the microphone.
Duh.
Would you rather be the funniest person alive?
Funniest person alive.
You didn't even hear the other
Smartest person.
one. Or the smartest person.
Smartest person.
Smartest person.
I'll pick
So
the
I don't
smartest.
have to do school anymore.
Yeah, I would just.
That's smart. Yeah, that's good.
Because in Matilda, if you've seen it, listeners, remember when she.
That's not a garbage truck.
No, that's a dump
It was
truck.
like college, and she went all the way to college in just one day in school.
I think I would pick the smartest person. Be the
Mima.
smartest person because
Mima.
I would.
Smartest.
Being the smartest person, you can figure out how to be the funniest person.
Smartest.
Would you rather be a famous singer or a famous actor?
Actor.
Yeah.
Who's wanted to be an actor?
Actor.
Actor?
Actor or actor?
That is Anthony.
Are you saying gangster?
You'd be in movies. Would you rather sing songs or be in the movies?
Be in the movie.
Be in the movies. Me too.
I put be in the movie.
Why?
Would you rather be able to fly or be invisible?
Fly.
No, invisible.
Because then my greatest arch enemies, I could just pick something up and they're like, "Woo!"
And then be Let's see if I'm just floating.
Look. I
Then
would.
they think I'm lost.
I would
I'm
pick.
floating.
I'll be invisible.
Yeah.
So I can just sneak and grab toys from Target. And every time it beeps, beep, beep, beep. And then I just drop the toy.
I would be invisible too.
That would be pretty.
I could walk around naked.
Oh yeah. I feel good when I'm naked.
Get closer to the mic.
And they'll see me just doing the bird and they'll open the bird and they'll be
Would you rather be a police officer or a fireman?
fireman.
Police.
Probably
Fireman.
police.
Fireman.
When you're saying, stop in the name of the law. Stop in the name
Yeah.
of the law.
Stop it. I want to do police. Fireman.
Police.
Stop in the main wall.
Yes, a police.
I think I would be
Pirate.
a police too. Yeah, me too.
This is a police or a pirate?
Would you rather be a pilot or a pirate?
Pilot.
Pilot.
Not driving an
Airplane.
Yeah, me too. I would be a pilot.
Pilot.
Pirates like that. Says, I am
Arr, mateys.
Yeah, those police people.
I wish I didn't have an iPad.
Get ready for
Would you rather be a superhero or a wizard?
Probably.
A wizard. So I can
Yeah,
tap
because
into
being a
toys.
wizard, you could do multiple things.
Yeah, you could just put a superpower on.
So I don't have to just
To fly.
buy toys. I don't just have a wand and poof some toys.
Then I can be a superhero and a wizard.
Then I could be a Minecraft.
Would you rather brush your teeth with soap or drink really nasty sour milk?
We drink
Really nasty milk.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah?
The thought of
That's
it makes me
gross.
wanna barf.
No. Do the toothpaste one, though.
I would do the toothpaste with soap.
Me too.
Toothpaste.
Then I can make the biggest bubble ever and then put myself in it and then I can.
Okay, bubble of soap.
Would you rather be able to see things far away like a telescope
I have glasses. I don't.
or see things really close like a microscope?
See things very close.
See things
Really far.
Yeah, I would pick far too.
Because I have glasses on.
So I can see Mom.
I have glasses on, so yeah. I'd love to have that.
Would you rather be a very fast
I had a telescope once.
swimmer or a very fast runner?
One is very fast.
So I can be like
I'm
Fred.
very fast running. Because then when you drop something, you could just, and then I'll be like,
Right.
and then I don't get in trouble.
We have a couple more. Would you rather jump as far? Would you rather jump as far as a kangaroo
Boing. It's really
or hold your breath as long as a whale?
How long is a whale?
Very long.
Probably hold my breath as long as a whale. Because then I have a less chance of drowning.
What's the other one? Whale.
What the hell was that? Oh, that's from the Ghostbusters car. I thought it was outside.
What?
Yeah, I heard that. Press it again so they could do. It's Ghostbusters Playmobil car. But I thought it was outside. I'm like, what the?
Sounds like a baby plus cat.
Yeah.
Not the whale one.
Yeah, I would rather do the whale.
I would do the whale because then I have less chance of drowning.
Like jump like a kangaroo.
Yeah,
jump like a kangaroo.
I would.
Yeah, you like jumping. Boing.
I would hold my breath as long as a whale because then I have a less chance.
Hold my breath as long as a whale.
Would you rather create a new toy, brand new, a toy that you created, or a new TV show?
New toy.
I would do it. Where are my parents? If you've seen like a movie one, you'll know what that is.
Oh yeah. What does he say, Nate? Are you doing?
Have you seen my pants?
Have you seen my pants? I would choose a new TV show because you can make a good cartoon TV show, and then you're gonna make toys out of that. And I think we have one more.
No, we have.
Would you rather control fire or control water?
I would control fire, so that if there is a fire, then I can just.
Water.
You guys will talk over here. They can't hear you over
So
there.
I can spray the fire.
Yeah, water.
Water.
So I can spray the fire down.
Okay.
So I'll be like.
Well, you okay? Well, water is ice. Ice is water.
Kind of.
Not kind of. It is. Come on, you know this.
I do, but it's frozen.
So it's just water in solid form.
Okay.
I made out of ice.
You could just put a whole bunch of water in the freezer and then it'll.
I would choose water too because the water's everywhere.
Water. Then I could be a fighter.
Mm-hmm.
That would be good.
And I don't have to do the
Oh no, we
stuff
have one more. I didn't see that one.
Seriously?
Last one. Would you rather have pancakes every day for breakfast or pizza every day for dinner?
Pancakes every day for
Pancakes every day for dinner.
Pancakes.
Pancakes.
Yeah, I would choose pizza. Pizza every day for dinner. Because I can make the pizza into a breakfast, a dessert pizza,
I could turn pancakes.
veggie pizza, any kind of pizza. I mean, I guess you could do the same thing with pancakes.
You could do that. And you could also make them into waffles.
Now it's time for Big Vinny and Lenny.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah?
I would like Big Vinny and Lenny to do a song.
What do you want them to sing?
If I didn't have you from Monsters Inc.
You got it. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Big Vinny and Lenny singing If I Didn't Have You.
If I were a rich man with $1 million or $2 million,
I live in a penthouse in a room with a view.
and if I was handsome,
No way!
it could happen. Those dreams do come true. I wouldn't have nothing if I didn't have you. I wouldn't have nothing if I didn't have. I wouldn't have nothing if I didn't have. I wouldn't have nothing.
Can I tell you something? For years that I have envied
You agree with it?
your grace and your charm. Everyone loves you, you know.
Yes, I know.
But I must admit it, big guy, you always come through. I wouldn't have nothing if I didn't have you. You and me together, that's how it always should be. One without the other don't mean nothing to me. Nothing nothing to me.
Yeah, I wouldn't be nothing.
Oh, come on.
If I didn't have you to serve. I'm just a little short man. And a funky optic knife. Vinny, I never told you this. Sometimes I get a little blue.
Looks good on you.
But I wouldn't have nothing if I didn't have you.
All right, let's dance.
Look, Ma, I'm dancing. Yo, stay in your space. I'm trying to dance here.
I'm trying to dance here too. You keep stepping on my foot.
Don't you dare do it. Don't you dare do it. Oh, my goodness. You did it.
Yes, I wouldn't be nothing if I didn't have you.
I know what you mean, Vinny, because
I wouldn't know where to go.
Me too, because
Or know what to do.
Why do you keep singing my part?
I don't have to say it, but I say it anyway.
Cause we both know it's true. I wouldn't have nothing if I didn't have. I wouldn't have nothing if I didn't have. I wouldn't have nothing if I didn't have.
I wouldn't have nothing if I didn't have
you. One more time.
I don't have to say it.
Where did everybody come from?
Oh, we both know it's true.
Let's take it home, Big Vinny. I wouldn't have nothing if I didn't have. I wouldn't have nothing if I didn't have. I wouldn't have nothing if I didn't have
you.
You. A-E-I-O, that means you.
Yeah.
That was freaking awesome.
Yeah, we should do this again sometime.
Vinny, what's going on?
We both are pretty good.
I can't flip and curse.
What are you talking about?
I can't fudge and curse.
What?
Pull on a stick.
What the heck are you talking about? Lenny, you
Look,
acting
Vinny,
crazy.
finish the sentence. Son of a...
Monkey. What the?
See, for some reason I can't curse. It's a bunch of phooey.
What the frack is going on here?
I don't know, Vinny, but I'm scared.
This is a bunch of malarkey. What did you do?
You motherfucker, I didn't do spit. Why does it have to be me? You did something, you fart knocker.
You're a fart knocker, you booger picker booger licker ding dong dodo head.
Don't be calling me no dodo head, you potato head.
Merlin's
peas
beer.
And rice. This is nothing
Nothing
but
makes
peas
sense.
and rice.
I think I'm in HE double hockey sticks.
Okay, for the VO nonsense, Nicholas has written something fun for us at Out of Place. He's just like his dad when it comes to writing. Every now and then he likes to write stories in his notebook. Once he's finished with his first book, I'm going to help him publish it under his own name. Anyways, set it up, Nick.
Okay, it's time to use your imagination.
Okay.
Everybody close your eyes. Christian, close your eyes.
I am.
No, you're not. I saw you peeking, okay? Nate has his eyes closed, and so does Dad. Okay, I want you all to imagine the sea.
The sea?
Yeah, now imagine that you are on a pirate ship.
Ooh, I want my pirate name to be the same as it is in Sea of Thieves. Captain Rumbeard.
And I will be Nathan Glade. Dad, you can be Rumbeard, but you can't be captain.
That's fine. Who's our captain then?
She's the best pirate captain of all the seas. She goes by the name Captain Sally. Silverhand, Ashten.
What are you four doing?
We were just enjoying the view.
It is beautiful. You know what would be great right now?
Some chicken nuggets from Chick-fil-A. Oh, yeah, with Chick-fil-A.
No, something better.
Never having to do school or sleep or take a shower and play Among Us all the time without ever getting tired.
Something better.
What is it?
You ready?
Say already.
What would be great is for you all to get back to work before I put you in the brig.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Do you have any idea who they are?
No, Captain, I don't.
I've never seen them before.
I've never seen them before either, Captain.
Do me a favor and find out where they are from. I don't trust that type of little...
Captain, we have another ship approaching, coming in from northwest.
What sails?
Nothing I ever seen.
What is it?
It looked like a picture of a
what?
A fish with a big butt.
No, it can't be.
Who is it, Captain?
Captain on that ship is probably the worst pirate ever.
The worst pirate?
My brother.
You have a brother.
What did she say?
All right, men. I want you to give it everything we've got. Don't waste the opportunity when you have it. With my brother, you just never know.
Hey, Dad, look at our ship. It has a big fish butt.
There's a really big fish butt.
I wonder who that is.
You think they're gonna attack us?
Isn't this your story, Nick? You know it's gonna happen, right?
Yes. I do know what's gonna happen, but I can pretend that I don't know.
Well, I hope they don't attack us. I don't feel like dying today.
Especially by Big Butt's pirates.
They missed.
Bunch of pirate pansies. My grandmother can shoot better than that.
Return fire!
Mom, that's over my head.
What are we gonna do, Dad?
We prepare to fight back.
I don't want to fight.
It's okay. You're the greatest fighter, right, Nick?
Right. You are the best swordsman in the entire world.
You hear that, pirates? I'm gonna kick your pirate fish butts out of here and feed you to the megalodon.
He's preparing to board us, Captain.
Who's that?
Who?
The guy swinging.
Oh, that's Silverhand's brother. Captain Jake, Rough Dog, Ashten.
Hello, Sally.
Hi, Jake.
I told you, my name is Rough Dog.
The day you start calling me Silverhand is the day I start calling you Rough Dog.
Always feisty, sis. That is why I love you.
You don't love me. You only love yourself.
And you're smart, too. So what are we doing today? Playing some more games?
Games. You call this games. I lost a man because of your so-called games.
I lost a man myself and a parrot, so that makes us even.
Why are you here, Jake?
A now deceased birdie told me that you have someone that we've been looking for on your ship.
Don't have time to play any more of your stupid games.
He goes by the name Rumbeard.
Dad, that's you.
One beard is right here, rough puppy.
Hey, hush.
What?
So you are Rumbeard.
Who's asking?
Dad, you have to talk like a pirate.
Oh, okay. Who's asking?
Queen Karen has been looking for you.
And why would she be looking for me?
Well, one of the Queen's men overheard your rant about toxic women over at the Out of Place Tavern.
And what seems to be the problem?
Apparently, Queen Karen was truly hurt from your words.
I still don't see how this is my problem.
There's a lot of coin for your head, dead or alive. So will you be coming with me quietly, or will you be making it hard? And I really hope you choose the second.
I don't think that's going to happen.
Be specific.
No, I am not going with you.
I was hoping you would say that.
That's fighting.
He's gonna get stabbed in the butt.
You're always talking about butts.
And don't forget farts, poop, and my favorite, boogers.
Gross.
Yeah, those.
I wanna fight somebody.
All right.
Ah! Where the heck did they come from?
You said you wanted to fight pirates.
So yeah.
Christian, hit him in the boing loin.
Okay.
Yar, my cannonballs.
Any last words?
I love rocks.
He said you was lost.
I hate you with socks.
Where'd you learn to fight?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Dad, you gotta talk like a pirate.
Oh, right. Wouldn't you like to know?
Yes, I would.
Well, I learned it from the purple chocobo that lives in your mother's bite.
I love that chocobo. Arr! Gah!
Oh, shoot.
What the? Who did? Silver had decided to start playing.
I never stopped playing.
Captain, there be something in the water.
It's the dragon.
But the water's not black.
You think he'll see if
What are we gonna do, Captain?
I don't know.
Nick, what are we gonna do?
I don't know, I couldn't think of an ending.
Think, Peter Pan.
I got it.
What are you doing?
Did you know that level was there?
No. Did you?
No, never seen that in my life.
I did.
Why didn't you see anything?
My mother always said, never touch things that is not yours.
You there.
Yeah?
What are you doing?
I'm about to pull this lever.
Where did that come from?
Arr, what does it do exactly?
You'll see.
Whoa, we're flying.
Well, blow me down.
Oh my goodness, we're flying.
I don't like
Captain!
What, creeps?
This may be a bad time to tell ye. I'm afraid of heights!
What?
Hey, Dad, tell them about your new book.
Oh, yeah. As you lovely listeners know that I love to cook, so you can buy my new book, Dads Can Cook Too, available now on Amazon. If you have Kindle Unlimited, you can download it for free right now. Link is in the description. Stop it!
His dark blue.
You're choking me. Christian. I'm going to squish you now. There you go. Now you're squished.
Help me!
Now you're a Christian pancake. All right. Let's say bye. Say bye.
Bye.
Sorry, guys. I just broke your ears. All right, Nick, you want to sign us off? You just got to read this, okay?
Okay.
Just sign us off.
If you like the show, leave a like, leave a comment, submit a rating on iTunes, subscribe, follow, and ding our bell or whatever you want on the platform you are listening to this on. Just show us at Out of Place some love and tell other people about this crappy podcast. Remember to find a way to make someone's day. It doesn't have to involve money. Smile at a stranger. Try your best not to be mean. Hold the door open for someone. Tell a friend or family member you appreciate them or just say hi. Give someone a sincere compliment. Leave a big tip. Mention an excellent employee in a review for the store you shop at. Whatever it is, just make someone's day. Do that today. If anything my dad said in this episode offend you in any way, we don't care. Cry to your mom. Or anybody that will listen to a sensitive snowflake like yourself. Just know and understand. No one cares! Other than the music streaming service you are listening to this on, you can also find my dad's podcast on YouTube. To our loyal listeners who made it to the end, we love you. We appreciate you. Goodbye, and always remember
to smile.
Bye.
Bye.